Well, howdy folks, Gold Meat here, part of 48 of this Fallout 3 Game of the Year edition gameplay
Rejoice!
walkthrough.
The
We
Great
are,
One wishes to see you.
yeah, we're at the entrance of the Oasis, by the way, and we'll be doing this really short quest thing. I get my gun in, and we'll follow Father Birch. So this is cool. Nice clean trees, plus the rain added with the mode. Thank you all, by the way, for watching the last part before he gets to a dark. There is nobody here.
Welcome, outsider. Welcome to Oasis.
Alright.
You have no idea how overjoyed I am to see you. Normally, outsiders are forbidden inside Oasis, but he has made an exception.
I never seen any place like this.
No, I suppose you haven't. In fact, few who live outside of Oasis have. Everything you see around you, from the tallest tree to the smallest blade of grass, is a gift from him.
You say, the way you're saying him, I could swear you're referring to a god.
He's no mere god, my friend. He is the one who grows. He is the one who gives. And he is the one who guides. Thanks to him, the tree minders have a home.
Alright. Why do you call yourself Three Minders? Three Minders, strange name. I think you're all a bunch of lunatics. So what's all about this about meeting someone?
Yes, my apologies. I don't speak to outsiders very often, and I tend to get lost in conversation. As you approached Oasis, he said you were coming, and I was sent out to meet you personally with a request.
So
He wishes to meet with you. You'd be the first outsider to do so in a very long time.
because he saw me going around this stupid mountain probably in the last part, I would be honored to meet this person.
Yes, person. To meet him, you must undergo the ceremony of purification. Once that's complete, you'll be able to speak to him. Whenever you're ready, we may begin.
Alright, yeah, they can't. Hang on just a minute. What does this ceremony involve? Hang on. Can we skip all that this nonsense?
It's simple, really. You drink the sap from the basin here in the pavilion. The sap will purify your mind and body of anything harmful that could possibly hurt him. I assure you, nothing harmful will happen to you.
Okay, let's begin. I'm gonna say yes because you
Very
have to
good.
get through this.
Take your place in front of the basin, and let's begin.
Right, where is this? Right there. Can't use the fountain. I have to wait. So we have to wait for the bunch. I'm in front of it. And then the druids will start. Ooh. What? Another kid? And then the druids will start dancing, I guess. Drink the sap.
Drink of the sap from the basin. Only then will he reveal him. We will now recite
Yeah,
the
there's a
blessing
little effect
to
to
ward
it.
off any harm the outsider may be carrying before he proceeds to the grove.
I bid you depart, agents of destruction, through the power
I can't
of
move.
his divine will.
Leave our homes and bodies immediately. Live no longer in them, but pass over into places where you can harm no one.
In the name of his frondescence, I call his wrath upon you, so that wherever you may go, you bear it with you.
And, diminishing from day to day, you may disappear, except where you serve the health and good purposes of mankind. May no trace of you be found.
All this, may he be so good as to grant us, who is to come to judge the living and the dead, and the world by his verdure.
Amen. Soon, you will pass peacefully into sleep, outsider. And when you awake,
That's it.
you will witness his glory firsthand.
That's Hannibal. That's it. You know, cannibals in the Oasis. I'm gonna wake up with some parts missing. Alright. The ceremony's done. No, by the way, nothing is gonna happen. So, what we have to do is just wake up. And then this tree right there, you gotta talk to it. He got a face. Hello.
Glad to see you're finally awake. I can't believe they made you do that stupid ceremony.
Alright.
They listen when I talk, but they don't hear. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I must be dreaming. I've never met a talking tree before. Okay, what's the trick? I know there's a guy with a microphone somewhere. I never met a talking tree
Neither
before.
have I. Well, I mean, I talked to Herbert, but he never really says anything back. Do you, Herbert? He kept growing around me. Maybe for calling him Herbert all the time. His name's really Bob. I think it's funny when I call him Herbert, though.
He's so much fun. So you're trapped in there inside this Bob thing. I'm beginning to suspect you weren't always this way. One in the hell. What the hell are you talking about? So, yeah. So let's talk about his past.
You're quite clever. See, Bob used to ride around on top of my head. Sunk his roots right in there, you know. Well, eventually he got bigger than me, and then I pretty much ended up inside.
How did a tree ended up growing out of your head?
It was a long time ago. I tend to lose track. I was exploring some sort of a military base with some other people. I think it was called Mariposa. Mariposa. We were
Cool.
pretty deep inside and we found some weird vats of this nasty green goo. Right when we were about to leave, I think we were attacked. Yeah. Last thing I remember before blacking out was something knocking my friend into the stuff.
Well, hopefully your troubles will be over. I'm here to help. This is what we're gonna do.
You have no idea how glad I am to hear that. Or we're glad to hear that. Me and Bob. I had you brought in here to ask a very simple favor. Would you please kill me?
You want me to murder you? Kill you? You can't be serious. Sure, where do you want the bullet? Head or gut? You want me to murder you?
Oh, no. It wouldn't be murder. You'd be doing me a favor. You see, I've been stuck here for over 2 decades now, rooted right into the ground. The only friends I've got are Bob and those weirdos out there who think I'm a god.
How will I be able to kill you? You're a 3.
How to put this? I've been feeling rather spread out lately. I think Bob's kinda shoved my insides around some. It's hard to tell where everything is, but it's always that way with one's insides, isn't it? Anyway, I believe Bob's carried some of my organs into his root system. I want you to go underground and destroy my heart.
If I kill you, every 3 Mander will come after me. Why don't you just kill yourself? Okay, I'll do it. Look, I really don't want to kill you. Can I have some time to think about it? I'm not a charity. You want to die? Cough up some caps. Yeah. What about the 3 Minders?
No, don't worry about them. When you decide to go down there, I'll have a little chat with Birch and the rest of the gang. They usually don't understand a word I say, but I'll make 'em come around.
Alright, why don't you just kill yourself? Okay, I'll do it.
You will? Oh, you made us so happy. Oh, isn't that right, Bob? Just give me a little time to say goodbye to good old Bob, and then I'll be ready.
Well, goodbye for now then, Herbert. Or was it Bob? Okay, goodbye, 3, fine. What the hell do I call you anyway, Herbert or Bob?
No. Herbert is the tree. Bob is his real name, but I call him Herbert because I think it's pretty funny. But I'm still in here too. What's left of me? The name's Harold.
Alright. So we're done talking with Harold. Enter the cave below and destroy Harold's art. Where is that cave? So we gotta get out. So we're going back there, and where am I going now? The cave is apparently this way. Oh, I have to talk to those 2 guys first. But
And I'm telling you,
I'll tell you.
You're all wrong. Why else would he have called for an outsider's assistance?
I'll turn on the lights,
The
don't worry.
outsider is here to deliver us from our enemies, to keep this place safely locked away from the wasteland, not to exploit us.
How can we preach about peace when all you want to do is keep his gift all to ourselves? That's not what he would want.
If we allow the spread of this miracle to continue, we're putting him in jeopardy. I can't allow that. I won't allow it.
Once again, my husband, we are at an impasse. I suggest we speak to the outsider.
Agreed. Why else would the outsider have been allowed into the grove? Perhaps it's a test. Yes, that must be it.
Crazy old man.
I know why you're here, and despite what my wife thinks, I know you'll do what's best for Oasis.
Yeah.
After all, he chose you, and he would never want to put us in harm's way.
Oh well, right now, you don't actually need to speak with anybody except for the guy at the entrance to get the key. He's not a god bird, his name's Harold. Can you just dispense with all the religious crap? His name's Harold. I'm afraid Harold isn't a god. He's just a human that had some bad luck.
Oh, he's testing you now, just like he tested us. He wants to see if your faith is strong by spinning these incredible stories. Who else but a god could produce all of this? Don't worry, you'll soon see things as I do.
Alright, are you aware that Harold wants to die?
Yes, I've been pondering that riddle myself for some time now, and I think I know what he's trying to tell us. The Great One's influence is growing, and soon it will break free of the confines of this secluded vale. We can't allow Oasis to call attention to itself like that. It would be the end of him.
Alright, so what can I do to help? Killing him should stop his influence from spreading God, free firewood for all. Ask him what he can do.
You drank to purify yourself could be applied to his heart. It should stop the spread. I can promise you no harm would come to him. That's all I ask of you, outsider. Nothing more, nothing less.
Alright, so he's asking you to put the sap. If you talk to her...
I love Birch, but sometimes I think he doesn't see the big picture. The spreading of his influence is not a curse. It's a great miracle, a benefit meant for the entire wasteland.
Does anybody care what your gut thinks? Why don't any of you listen to Errol? This is a waste of my time.
I can understand your frustration. Seeing him in so much pain makes me feel a sense of sadness in my heart, too. The Great One yearns to share his miracles with the whole world, to give the gift of life back to the dead wasteland. Now that you're here, I have a feeling the winds are about to change.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure that how can I possibly help?
I heard what my husband wanted you to do. What I propose is an alternative. The same person that created the sap also created this liniment. If you can reach his heart, it will assist him in making his influence increase. Instead of centuries, the wasteland will become green in mere decades. Just imagine how glorious that would be.
Oh, whatever, okay. So you get that, and then you speak with
Hello,
her after
outsider.
that.
It's
Sapling
very
you.
nice to see you.
Sapling you's
So
got
you're the outsider,
something
huh?
optional
You seem
for
nice
you.
to me.
Sorry, I forgot to turn on the light again. Any information about the caves?
My parents told me never to go past the old gate. There are monsters in there.
Alright, what's your opinion about Tree Father Birch and Leaf Mother Laurel?
They're the best parents ever.
Wow, you got short opinion. Tell me about your god.
Oh, you mean Harold? He's really nice. Sometimes when I get really lonely, I go into the grove and talk to him. Sometimes I even curl up all cozy-like and sleep next to his root after I have a bad dream. I tell him what I'm scared of, and he tells me what he's scared of. It makes me feel better knowing I'm not the only one.
Alright. Tell me too, I won't... Okay, so if you can manage to get this speech test done, she will give you something when you get out. What's Harold scared of?
Sorry, that's only for secrets between friends.
Can you tell me about the god again? I forgot what you said.
That's okay. I like talking about Harold's... He's really nice. He's my best friend. Sometimes I even curl up all
Okay, so
cozy-like.
that's the same
and
thing.
I tell him what I'm scared of.
You don't have the test anymore. Okay, so how did I... Just take the test, guys. How did I end up in here? So how did you end up here? What did you have to become to reminder?
Just get born, I guess. You're funny.
Alright, so you got nothing else. I have to go now.
May the sap of his wisdom sustain you.
Yeah, I'm not sure of that. Alright,
This
so
place is
we'll go
wonderful,
to
isn't it?
Mr.
Branch
Cypress.
Tender Cypress at your service. Welcome to our little home.
What's your opinion? May I have the keys to the cave?
Sure. Here you go. Good luck to you.
Here we go. So what's your opinion? I don't care about your opinion. Hero, I have to go
Goodbye,
now.
outsider.
And then we'll get to the gate. And this is the gate where we have to go through. Here's the light for you guys. So we'll be opening this gate in the next part actually. So make sure you don't miss actually the next part of this gameplay walkthrough. We're going through the cave. Will be I actually decided that we're gonna destroy his heart. So when we destroy his heart, we'll get a perk, and then we're gonna get out of here, and then we'll see about the next plan. So thank you all for watching this part. ColdMeat247 here. Don't forget to have a look at my channel, and thank you in advance for all your thumbs up and your comments. Have a good one.